Hey guys, Shawn Ziem, the Connection Machine, aka the Insurance Doctor. I am the host of the Network Marketing Insider, where we are bringing guests on to, give me 1 second, to share their story, to share what they're doing in the network marketing model, affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, because it is a model that you can be successful if you actually work it. And I want you to listen, take some notes. Drop your questions in the comments. The least you can do is drop a hashtag live on the live, hashtag replay on the replay. And also throughout, drop your favorite emoji so we know you're alive while we're having our conversation. Before I bring in my next guest, I want to make sure that you all take a look at, let me just see if this is working right. Here we go. You got to make sure you take a look at Got Backup, 6 terabytes of storage for 6 separate accounts for $9.97 per month. Great service for your phone, for your computer. You could also have resale rights and build an at-home business from the convenience of your phone. And also a reminder, go to networkmarketinginsider.com to take care and look at all the past podcasts that are phenomenal, and also learn about the crypto coin that I have on the Algorand network. NMI token, definitely pick some up today. Without further ado, let me just remove this, stop this, and bring on to the stage Wayne DeCoteau. What's up, my man? How are you? Uh-oh, you're muted. You're muted.
How's that?
There we go. There we go.
Sorry. All's good. All's good. I am well. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, man. I appreciate you taking some time out of your seems like busy day, right? And this brings up a good question. Man, I know what we've done collaborations in the past with solar, but you're talking more and promoting more about traveling, solar. And look at the background that you have. What is going on, man?
So, as you know, I am a solar entrepreneur, sales manager, and the only people who burn out faster than salespeople are sales managers. So the fix is to travel often, so we get a refresh, a recharge. You know,
I love the recharge is needed. It allows you to, enjoy life. A lot of people work, and that's all they do. That's their life. I like to work so I can have a life.
I like that. Yeah,
that's you put your time in. You want to enjoy experiences. Where are you right now?
I am in Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Taking some time out, enjoying, and that. There was a company. Let me see my notes. Why did you take and decide on working with Travorium? Of all those industries, or all those travel companies, and being a travel agent, whatever, why was it a popular thing for you to join this club? I guess it would be a club, right?
This is the travel club. So, all right, we're talking here on the Network Marketing Insiders, right?
Yeah.
It was I would say, a perfect fit for me because I've done a lot of network marketing in the past. Of course, the main income is the solar, but Travorium was a solution for a lot of, I don't want to call them problems, but the answer to a lot of questions. Prior to doing solar, I worked at Cablevision. And Cablevision as a company, as with most large sales organizations, they reward their top performers with what? Travel, right?
Right. Yep.
So I remember when I started my sales organization in solar, I said, hey, I would love to reward my guys with travel. Bring back to the network marketing. A lot of network marketing companies, let's just say you were the worst salesperson ever. And these companies are great companies, but you individually, you were the worst person ever. So whatever your product or service was, right? Let's just say it's a product-based company. You would typically consume some of the product and you would generally have an auto ship. And if you were the worst person ever, you would be really, really versed in using your product. If it was in health and nutrition, you'd be really, really healthy. But if you bought enough where you tried to resell, you'd end up with a closet full of products, right?
Right.
Travorium as a network marketing model company, it's a travel club. So I don't book anyone's travel. I have a sales job. I don't want to be a travel agent. But as a company, its service, its product is selling a membership in travel. So one, I wanted to find a way to reward my sales reps. Great. I introduced them to the Travorium model. Two, if I sucked, I was horrible. I couldn't sell a single person on traveling because nobody wants this. Nobody wants to be in the middle of the week on the beaches in the Caribbean. Nobody, who would want that, right? But let's just say I was real horrible at selling and I couldn't sell anyone. Well, if I went through the years and I had a membership with this company, I wouldn't be stuck with a closet full of product. I would be stuck with a mind full of memories. I would have experiences. I would have that work-life balance.
Yes.
So for me, if I'm going to travel anyhow, why not travel using a company that, one, literally pays me to show other people to do what I'm doing, gives me what I need in terms of travel. And just as an example, I'm not saying the name of the resort that I'm at, right? Because I want to respect that there are people who are sitting right next to me that are probably paying $400 a night. But at this resort that I'm at in Montego Bay, Jamaica, 5-star all-inclusive, I'm not a big drinker, but all the alcohol is included, all the meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, they'll serve you for 22 hours of the day. What do you think an experience like that should cost per night, per couple?
I mean, you said it like 400, but what kind of crazy number are you going to get out of this club?
So if you're supposed to get 400 per night, just as an example, my trip, because I'm a member, all right, and I've been using, call it my auto ship, accruing 6 months worth of points, I'm paying $559 for 4 days, so 4 nights, 5 days.
Guys, 4 nights he's talking about in Montego Bay, Jamaica.
That's not per person.
All inclusive.
All inclusive. That's not per person. That's not per night. That's for 2. So because of this travel club, my top performer this year, he's actually having some jerk chicken right now on the resort. Another couple from the team, they're enjoying travel. So we work hard together all year. You know, we go through the trenches, we deal with the rejection, we deal with the cancellations, but here we're getting to reap some of the benefit. And so whether or not I chose to see this network marketing company as an opportunity to generate income, which it does, I could use it to do a couple of things. 1, help my work-life balance, and 2, find an affordable way to reward my team members.
Now, yes, the work-life balance that Wayne's talking about. Look, he crushes it in solar and is able to recharge his batteries. But if you've not listened to what he said, he's helping his teammates as well. The team has goals that if they achieve the goals, they themselves can go on these trips, and then they get involved with the network that he's involved. They're all making money together.
Yeah, right. Now think about it this way, right? Let's just say there are team members who aren't necessarily crushing it, right? Solar being what it is, the average person, if you're, I don't want to use the word mediocre, let's say medium level, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year, if you're performing, right? Well, that individual can join the travel club and take a couple trips a year as opposed to taking 1 trip a year. So whether they choose to participate in the business model or not, they actually have the opportunity to have mindful of memories, experiences, right? You know, I think the one thing, if I had to go back and say what would I have done differently in my sales career, is probably make more time for the family. And this still doesn't replace dinner time, but it allows me to have, let's just say, create more experiences with my sons. You know, they're 17 and 14. Using the travel club this year, I was able to take one of them to Portugal in March. You know, the second one took him to Paris in April, right? Spent some time at this exact resort this past July with my wife. And so now I'm here with the team members. So there's this work-life balance. And I think that for me is why, to answer your question, why I chose to partner with Shawn. It fits well into what we do. And it helps me do what I do better. I come back, you know, I can do, let's say, a vacation once a quarter. Don't break the bank to do it, and just be refreshed. You know, you're big into health. You're big into, let's just say, fitness, right? So you're going to make sure that you do the things that are necessary to keep your body performing at optimal levels. With sales, I think this travel piece allows me to maintain mental clarity.
No, I agree with you. And I want to also mention, guys, Wayne is in Jamaica. We're in the U.S. I'm in Clifton, New Jersey. We've taken time out of his vacation to share this with you. People say, oh, I don't have time to get on your podcast. Oh, I have a fear of getting in front of the camera. He's taking some time out. We're dropping gems, golden nuggets that you can take and actually implement. Now, talking about video and social media, what are some skills that or strategies that we can share with those that are watching to help them improve their online game?
Okay. How's my hair? Do I look neat? Do I look sweaty? Do I look made up?
Nah.
Okay. So I would say the thing I like to share, a lot of us like to think we need to be perfect. We need to have the right suit. We need to have the right lighting. And in the grand scheme of things, if what you're doing is training and you're recording professional videos, yeah, you have to do all of that. But a lot of people don't do the simple stuff because they want everything to be perfect. So the short answer is just do it. Just get out there and do it. Right?
Takes a few minutes, right? Just a few minutes. You don't have to go long if you don't want to go long.
Yeah, that's it. Just do it. Just a lot of people say, well, I got to get this thing right and I got to, lose a pound here and 2 pounds there. I'm like, if that were the case, I'd probably never do it. So just do it. Just do it. It doesn't have to be professional. A lot of our cell phones today, the cameras are really, really good. There's enough editing software. If you want to trim something, you can, but just pick up your phones and just put out some content, guys. Let people know that you're there. Let them see what you're doing. They may not see it one time and say, oh my God, this is what I've been looking for, but consistency, short clips, do it early, do it often. Goes a long way.
I agree with the consistency. And here's a question, like you're a solar guy. How do you find time to get people to listen to the opportunity of Travatorium?
When I do solar, and one of the things that we reference is I use solar as a financial tool.
Listen, guys, this is gems. Listen.
Right? So solar isn't just about saving $30, $40 a month, right? If you use solar as a financial tool, as an example, I would tell someone, how about instead of you saving $25,000 over the next 25 years, how about you picked up $10,000 now by going solar? Let's call it an installation bonus, right? Customer installation bonus. Take that $10,000 and replace your roof, or you pay us, we're a roofing company. We'll replace your roof as part of your solar package. A lot of people tell me, hey, I would love to do XYZ if I could afford it. You can reallocate the money that you're already spending and do a lot of the things that you want to do. Insurance as an example, right? Let's just say you offered an insurance product that is a supplemental product, and they say, well, I can't afford it. So one of the things I remember that you're really good at is doing an insurance review. Mm-hmm. So you go through that policy and you're able to find areas where, and I'll never say that you're going to give them a cheaper policy because that's not your goal, is to give them value. So what if you can say, hey, with this policy, you have access to X, Y, Z. One of the things about being on vacation in the Caribbean is that at any minute, it can start raining. So I'm going to move over here a little bit. It's raining. That's all good. That's all good. You can enjoy that. But yeah, again, you can show someone how they can, let's just say, restructure their insurance program and free up funds to do more, right? I do the same thing with solar, right? And now, travel, I can't afford travel. All right, so I have a premium membership. My premium membership costs me a whopping $135 a month. You go out to dinner with your wife from time to time?
Yes, sir.
What's an average dinner?
At least 100, 75 to 100.
Okay, so if I cut back on my Starbucks, cut back my Starbucks a couple of times a week, and I do one less dinner a month, I have now access. I have the funds that I can, let's say, use the travel club. And I got to tell you, with a lot of things, they say you use it once and it pays for itself. It's been paying for itself over and over since 2022. Right? Speaking of, and this is what we call the shameless plug. Speaking of paying for itself, if someone chooses to participate in the income side of it, simply helping a couple team members earns you enough to cover your membership. So when I tell people I only spent $559 to stay at this resort, I literally only paid $559 because I'm not even paying out of my budget my monthly membership anymore.
Here, what are 3 tips that we can help those that ever get a chance to go all-inclusive to take advantage of, to follow, so they don't gain no 15 pounds on vacation?
One, don't do all-inclusive. Don't do all-inclusive if you're trying to not gain 50 pounds. But if you must enjoy all that they have to offer, all of these all-inclusive resorts, they have gyms. They have gyms. So if you're going to eat above what you normally use the facilities, they have the gyms, they have the treadmills, they have it all here. They want to make it so that you don't feel like you're missing out while you're here.
And go into the ocean, go into and do some swimming, do some treading some water. Don't just sit there and just drink all day on the chair and look at the beautiful scenery. Get up and do stuff too.
There it is. There it is. So that's tip one. You had 3 questions. So how do they not gain the 15 pounds? What's the other one?
Just like 3 tips of how we can prevent that from happening. So 1 would be not going all inclusive, but 2 would be going.
You want to do all inclusive because you know, when you're on vacation, food costs more. Right?
Oh yeah.
They know that you're going to spend a little more than you would if you were home. So the all inclusives are really, really good for that. What I like to do when I show up at the all inclusive, even though I'm doing this through the travel club, always ask for complimentary upgrades. You know, at the front desk. Oh, hey, listen, would you have a complimentary upgrade for the room? You know, if you have a garden suite, hey, do you have a pool view room? You know, but use the term complimentary and smile a lot.
Also, don't forget to tip the people that are serving you.
Yes,
a lot
sir.
of people go. I've found when I go and I throw $20, a $50 bill on the bar, they're going to be like, Jersey, and they just throw you drinks whenever you get up there. You don't have to worry about it because you already taken care of them the first day.
Yes,
so
sir. Yes, sir.
That's important to always take care of those people.
Indeed.
No, man. How much more time do you have?
Well, it's starting to rain, and I see people coming, so I'm kind of hanging under the shed. I mean, I could answer a couple more questions, but, you know, if not, look, the water's waiting. Water's waiting.
Beautiful, man. I appreciate you taking some time out today. I have all of Wayne's information in the description. Reach out to him. Have a conversation about solar, about Travatorium, about life, about how that's all it is, about connecting. You never know.
That's it. Hey, would it be okay if I gave a link so that they can see a 5-minute video on the Travel Club?
No doubt. We'll have the link in the description.
Sweet.
And we'll have them make sure they watch it. Questions, reach out to Wayne directly. And mention this podcast. And if anyone watching wants to be on this podcast, please reach out to me. Wayne, I want to thank you so much for joining us today.
I thank you for the opportunity, Shawn.
And everyone else, you know, we hope you have a great rest of your day. Wayne, stick around for one moment.
You got it.